I'm in a bit of a complicated situation with my husband. We've been married for 7 years, 6 of which he spent with a mistress. I didn't know about it at first. I found out everything after 3 years. There were a lot of conversations and arguments about it, and he kept insisting that there was nothing going on. Eventually, I stopped bothering him about it. There was a period when he would come home for just a couple of hours, then leave to be with her. It was really hard for me, but I focused on the kids and my personal development. Then he started staying at home more often, thank God, and things gradually improved. He didn't end things with her, though. When they first started their affair, she knew he had a family, kids, and a wife, but she still kept him. She made a lot of demands, practically limiting our communication. She would often walk away from him to manipulate him, and then he would be in a bad mood, almost crying. About 3 weeks ago, she finally left him, saying she didn't believe he would ever leave his family. After that, my husband sank into a deep depression. He spent entire days drinking and crying. After 3 weeks, he finally confessed everything to me, everything, even the things he had kept hidden. He was truly remorseful and said he couldn't live without her, but would do everything to forget her. At this point, I really want to save our marriage and start over. He suggested it too. We talked for a long time. In the end, we decided that we would work together to pull him out of this state. But today, he came to me and said that he couldn't live without her, that he had become so used to her and the comfort she gave him. He thinks I can't provide that comfort. They worked together and spent a lot of time together, going to restaurants, clubs, and so on. I suggested that we at least start walking together or meeting friends, but he didn't respond. I truly want to help him out of this state. I told him that if he doesn't help, nothing will work on my own. He loves the kids, adores them, and is very attached to them. Unfortunately, without her, he seems to have lost all interest in everything. Sometime before this, he asked me how I would react if I found out he had someone else. I told him he could pack his bags and leave. But now he made it clear that he won't leave his family, which I'm actually relieved about. But it's still very hard for me to see him in this state. What can I do in this situation? How can I help him out of this state and get him to want to spend time with me, to make it as fun and interesting with me as it was with her? Or should I just let him go? Even though he doesn't want to leave his family, I'm struggling with the situation.